Zestful Agers, here we are in our favorite place, which is the woods with our dogs. And that's quite fitting because this week I'm interviewing a world-class meditator, and he was a consultant to a lot of the apps that some of you may be using. He also consulted on 10% Happier, which is a podcast. And I was so delighted to speak with him because my question has been, how do we stay sane in a crazy, crazy world? And I'm asking myself this question, and my clients are asking me this question too. So one of the things that I do is I walk in the woods without any other stimulation, meaning music, podcasts, anything like that, and just see if I can sort of sink into that silence. And it seems to be, well, there's science behind it, but my brain really appreciates that break from stimulation. And, he talks about contemplative practice, and I think just being with nature really offers a way to do that, sort of present a buffer against all of the crazy stim. And I hate to admit it, but I am addicted to my phone as much as I don't want to admit it to myself. And I think it really has adverse effects. So the little thing that I do is take a walk without outer stimulation. And I would challenge you to try it. There was an article in the big fancy newspaper, the New York Times, talking about this is a trend now, is walking without your your pods in. And I thought, that's a trend? That's new? Wow, we've come a long way from just, enjoying some quiet. But it's something that I think is so important and overlooked, and we just kind of get in a rut. Me too. So Oren Jay Sofer is a wonderful interview, so accessible, talks about everyday stuff. He's not like this monk on a mountain, regular guy who just happens to be an expert in all things contemplative and meditative, and I think you'll really enjoy it, and boy, we need it so badly now. So I hope that brings you a little bit of peace, and I will see you over at Zestful Aging Podcast. As always, I so appreciate you listening.